again, Poop Shoot. I told you there might be more today. Anywho, this is somewhat of an unboxing video, I guess. Not my usual Transformers kind, but I just wanted to, I got a bunch of stuff for Christmas this year. Some of it in the pop culture toys slash area, or I guess pop culture slash toys area, not pop culture toys slash area, that's wrong. I haven't been to work in a few days. It's not keeping me sharp. Anyways, so I just wanted to show a few of the items that some of them I'm not sure if I'm gonna take out of the box yet. But I just wanted to show them anyway. So first up, a little bit of a Ray action figure, one of the big tall ones, which probably came from Dollarama because I myself have been eyeing them up over the last number of trips there. But fortunately I held off and somebody else got it for me. So again, not sure if I'm going to take her out of the box or not. Another one I've been eyeing up at Dollarama because I'm a massive G.I. Joe fan is the world's smallest G.I. Joe. So this is actually a series of toys where they do like the world's smallest thing. They have G.I. Joe, I think they have a Hot Wheel, and then I believe there's some other stuff too, but this is the one, of course, G.I. Joe that popped out to me like, whoa, I need that. And again, I held off on buying it, so yay for me. Next up, a Funko pop vinyl thing of Connor McDavid from the Edmonton Oilers. My son James actually got one as well. He actually got the Connor McDavid and I got an Austin Matthews, but he wanted to trade and I like both of them. So I was like, okay, we can trade. So again, something I'm probably not going to take out of the box. So it's not actually an unboxing video. Next up, this is a cool item. It's called No Rask for the Wicked. It's a graphic novel that's actually written by a guy that my wife works with. And James got one for his birthday, I believe, and I was like, well, I didn't get one. And so I got one for Christmas. And it's actually signed by him as well. So that's pretty cool. And I read through it, I think Christmas morning, the day I got it. It's really good. And just makes me jealous on why I can't draw as well as him. So there is that. Next up, in my stocking at my parents' house, I had a couple of the Tim Hortons hockey cards packs, which ran out of stores months ago. So it was nice to get a couple more packs. The prized possession I got out of these two packs is the golden Connor McDavid card. They do have, there's always a special card in every pack of the 3 cards, and it's you're not always guaranteed a good special card, but when you get something like this, it's 2 thumbs up. The other thing is one of the new Christmas traditions I've started last year is every year I buy a box of hockey cards, one for James, one for me. We open them up. If we have any doubles, we trade them, but we both love hockey. We both love hockey cards and collectibles, so it's kind of a new thing I started last year. Last year I got a box of Parkhurst, I think it was. The cards weren't as nice as I was hoping they'd be, but it was kind of like all Walmart really had at the time for the price range I wanted. So this year I started earlier and actually ordered off the Upper Deck website, got better cards at a better price. So the box we got this year was the Upper Deck MVP 2019-2020, and my prized cards out of this pack is the MVP Stanley Cup edition Connor McDavid, which is a signed thing, not really signed, but looks like it's signed, and then Laser Shots Steven Stamkos. So those are the 2 that kind of stood out to me as special cards, other than the regular cards that I got that were like Leafs or whatever. Those were the 2 that I really treasured out of that. The last thing I want to show, and this one actually is an unboxing. A number of months ago on my YouTube feed, I'd been watching cat rescue videos and stuff like that, and this cat named Little Bub popped up on one of my feeds, and so I watched the video and I was like, oh, what is this little cat? So Little Bub she died on December 1st, I think it was, at age 8. She was a special needs cat who had some sort of condition with her bones, I think it was, so her paws all curled up and she couldn't really walk. She had no teeth and an underdeveloped jaw, an extra toe on every paw, so she was considered a special needs cat, and she was the runt of a healthy litter, in Indiana somewhere. And so she got adopted by this guy named Mike, I think his name was. And he loved this cat, and because she had all these special needs, like she couldn't clean herself properly, so he always had to like give her baths and stuff like that. But I don't know what this guy does for a living, but he's very talented in terms of making videos and creating digital stuff. So he put this cat on the internet, and it just grew and grew, and he actually got her own like little talk show, late night talk show studio host, and made a TV show for her. So she was, it's called Lil Bub's Big Show, and she'd actually have celebrity guests on it, like Whoopi Goldberg, Steve Albini, Ryan Adams. Like, I haven't watched all of them yet, I've watched a good chunk. And so this cat just went crazy, and through donations and stuff you can buy on the Lil Bub website of paraphernalia of Lil Bub, lots of donations have been made to like help other pets like her that need help and stuff like that. So when I found out she died, I was more upset than I thought I would be, and so I went on her website and I bought something that I'm very excited about. It was on discount, and I had to buy a discounted item because the shipping was like really high. It was like $27 US. So I had to buy something that was cheap, and they just so happened to have the Lil Bub bobbleheads, super duper cheap. And for like $11 or something like that. And the reason they did that is because these were old, and so the batteries inside them had been sitting around for a while. So it's supposed to make sound, so we'll see when I take it out if it actually, the batteries are still good or if they burnt out. I haven't bought any new ones in case they don't work. So if it doesn't work, we won't hear the Lil Bub bobblehead because it makes noise and stuff. But we'll at least take a look at it, see what it's like, and I'll also post a link to Lil Bub's website in the description below my video, which I won't be able to do until I get access to a real computer because I can't figure out how to do it from my phone. At least not yet. I'll try. But and then yeah, you can have a look at Lil Bub's website and see all of the tomfoolery that she used to get up to. So let's put this on a table or something. It's Christmas in here still, so there's the space is like not available. But we'll open it up and see what it looks like. So here we go. Opening the Lil Bub bobblehead with sound. Oh, styrofoam. The bane of my existence. Ah. Oh, tape. Dun 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 dun. Here it is. Lil Bub. Because she had no teeth and underdeveloped jaw, the one thing you'll notice about her is that her tongue is always hanging out, and it's so adorable and so funny. So this is her. She's got a little thing here to protect the bauble. So that is Lil Bub bobbling around. We're gonna take this out, but I have a special guest star I want to introduce before we do the sound. So let's change locations once more. So I'm back with my bobblehead, and like I said, before we test the sound to see if it works, it's gonna be a big letdown if it doesn't, but we'll get new batteries if they don't work. But like I said before, I got a guest star. I wanna see how she reacts to this, so I'm gonna go grab her right now. And here she is. This is our kitty. Her real name is Izzy, but we call her Fuzz. My wife always wants to put a name on our cats right when we get them, and I'm more of a, well, let's see how the personality comes out in the first week or two, and then go from there and call them a name. So she's Izzy, but really Fuzz. So, and she looks a lot like Bub too with the coloring and stuff. What do you think of this, Bud? Ready? Oh, it doesn't work. Oh no. you at least like the bubble? Do you like the bubble? Right? Well, maybe at the end of one of my other future videos, once I get some new batteries, I will bring Bub back and we will see what she sounds like. But for now, that is kind of my pop culture Christmas. Who's a good girl? And all the stuff I got that kind of falls in my toy pop culture type realm. And the little Bub was actually something I ordered for myself for Christmas, so which is one of my favorite things that I got. But I got lots of good stuff this year, and all outside of all this stuff. And I hope you all who celebrate Christmas got good stuff too. And until the next video, have a great rest of the Christmas and a happy New Year.